Okay, guys, let's hope that today I have sound. It looks like I do, but I'm not guaranteed. So I'm hoping that we've got sound. If somebody could let me know that they can hear me, that would be wonderful. Hi, everybody. Can anybody hear me or no? Good morning. Good morning, West Coast. Oh, good. That's fantastic. Fantastic. Okay, good. You know, I never know when that's going to happen. That all of a sudden I get on here and there's no sound. So we are good to go. Cool. How many have their houses ready for Christmas? Not this one at all. Just so that you know. I don't have a tree up. I have Christmas placemats on the table. That's all I've got done. That's it. Christmas placemats on the table. I don't think that's enough. Oh, good. Hi, Lindsay. Hi, Boone. Mimi says hi. Hi, Gail. Well, Melissa, we're here. Oh, fantastic. I have sound today. We have snow, okay? Some days this week I felt like we lived in Alaska. We've had so much. Gail, you are completely ready for Christmas? Not me. Oh, Robin, you are too? Ugh, not me. I'm going to sneeze. Kathy's ready too. I think next weekend we're going to put the tree up. I'm hoping next weekend the tree's going to go up. And then from there it's not too bad. But the big thing is getting the tree up. I'm hoping. I'm hoping tomorrow to get the inside of the house semi-wet ready. And then put the tree up this coming weekend. Oh, Fleur, 25 people for Thanksgiving? And 20 of them were staying with you? Oh, boy. Holy cow. Yeah, Kay, I'm just shocked at how much snow we've gotten. I'm like, whoa, this is not normal. No, I haven't decorated, and I have 4 people left to buy for. Yeah, that will set you back, Linz. We actually do an artificial, mostly because of my asthma, and it just seems to work out better for us. We've done a real tree a few times, but we're not going to this year. We're just gonna stick with the artificial one that we have. We've had some Christmases where we've taken just the top of an artificial tree and put that on a table, and that's been our tree. We call that our hospital tree because my husband was in the hospital and didn't get discharged until I think 2 days before Christmas or something like that. And then I had surgery 1 year close to Christmas, so we did that. Oh, Mary, buying for 22 and 29-year-olds is really hard. Yeah, Tammy, a lot of people do that. Ooh, Cheryl, how fun. Texas, it's nice and warm there now. Yeah, there's a lot of people, Robin, and I don't know if it was, and Tammy said she does too. There's a lot of people out there that do artificial trees. My best friend has a real tree, so if I need that real tree, I go down there for a little bit. Hi, Faith. Did everybody have a busy week last week? Diane, Christmas got here really fast and the year went by really fast. I've had a really hard time with the fact that this year has just like flown right by. I have 2 projects to show you guys today. Neat idea for 17-year-old grandson. Debbie, what is he into? I'm trying to think. Lindsay, good ideas for a 17-year-old? Amazon gift cards. Those are pretty wonderful. I do too, Donna. I love the smell of it, but... Oh, Mary, that's horrible. I'm sorry. I am sorry. Donna, I love the smell of a real tree. It's just hard on my allergies. Hi, Wendy. Welcome. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, the project. Yes. Okay. Hello from Saskatchewan, Canada. Ooh, welcome, Lucy. Or Linder Lucy. I'm not sure which one's the right one. Oh, Debbie, Xbox stuff is a good idea if he does games. iTunes gift cards, if he is into games like Fortnite, because I know a lot of kids are. I was told that you can get gift cards for those games to add on. Hi, Tiff. Okay, I got 2 projects. The first one I posted on Facebook and promised you I'd be showing you today. I needed new tablecloths for in my dining room, and I wanted something really, really Christmassy. So look at what I did. I took, wait till you hear how easy this was. You're going to die. Look. Okay, so there's my tablecloth. Can you see all of it? Yes, you can, I think. There. All right, so it's got a border all around. The first thing that I did was I measured the width of my table. Okay. And this is the width of my piece of material. I think the next time I may add just a couple of inches because I have a feeling that it's going to be really, really tight. Then, do you remember the Snowman Meadows fabric? Look. I took the border fabric, which was huge, and I put the border all the way around it. So now when I put it on my table, I took it up and put it on quickly. It looks wonderful. It goes from one side to the other side this way. So this way, across that. And then it goes from here to the end of the table. This is the center of it. In the border fabric, which is so dang cute, I can't stand it. It hangs over the side. Look at that border fabric. Isn't that just the cutest? I just think it's adorable. Yeah, and Wendy, what I was surprised about is how simple it was. So on the inside, I tried to get fancy, and I did do a French seam. And afterwards, I realized that it was stupid to put that much into it. So then for the rest of it, I just used a zigzag stitch, and I went all the way around the border fabric, and then I went back and I just top stitched it down. And that was it. That was absolutely it. I had it done in no time at all. The thing that took me the longest was where's one of my corners? I did miter my corners. That was what took me the longest. But that was it. My placemats look really cute with it, Diane. They look adorable with it. I guess I can say I also got my, the quilt from this, when we did this one, I have that quilt on my bed now too. So I did do that. So I have a Christmas quilt on my bed, but that's it. Now you need the fabric Christmas cloth tree-shaped napkins. I know. I should. I could make those. That wouldn't be hard to do. I have a little bit of material left over of some different things. So I could do that. But remember the placemats that I made out of a jelly roll. So they don't perfectly match, but I think that they look nice together. I'm very happy with them. Yep. So this is going into the house now that I've shown you guys, and I'm going to put it on my dining room table. If I think of it tonight, I'll take a picture of it on the table and put it in the Facebook group so that you guys can see it, because it really does look nice on the table. So that's the first thing. Oh, thank you. I hope somebody does keep it and pass it on. I truly do. I absolutely do. I have to put my hanger back, though, so I've got it for next Sunday. Then, my granddaughter came over yesterday. Her mother had to go get her brother new clothes for Christmas concert. Okay? I'm going to look up those tree napkins, Vicki, because I haven't seen those yet. So, Natalie came over. Natalie is 8. Natalie needed a project. So, because I was busy working, so she had to do something. So, I took a layer cake of North Pole layer cake, all right, and I cut it up into strips. These are the sizes of my strips. They're 1 1/4 inch strips. So, I got 8 out of every layer cake. So they're 1 1/4 inches long, wide and 10 inches long. All right. Then I took one of these things. Can you see it's kind of, it goes up. It's a wreath wire. Okay. So then I took my wreath wire and you take it and you tie it together by tying it first through these two. I gotta make sure you guys can see. First through these two, then through these two, then through these two. So you just tie a square knot. So I'm gonna do it over here so you can see me do it. I'll move this one. Maybe you can see better that way. All right. So you just take and you tie a square knot right over left. Pull it tight and then do left over right. All right. Then you take your next color. I'll do white next. So I take my white one and I do the same thing. Right over left. Pull it tight and then left over right. Okay. Then you kind of push them together. See how they've got 4 or 8 different sections? Push them together. Next, I'm going to do pink. What I found, though, when I got done was this outside row is so much more area to cover. And what I figured out is better to do is do 2 of them on the farthest outside row. So I do right over left and then left over right. So we get nice knots. So that's my first one. Now I got to do another one. Then I do another one. I'll do red next. And then I'll start working my way back. Hang on. So there's one knot. There we go. So there's my second. All right. So I've got 1 complete row done. And you can see here on the back, maybe, I hope. Look. See, I've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now I'm going to do another one here. I'm going to pick green next. And I'm going to again do the right over left. And then the left over right. And then I'll do one more. What color do I want again? I'll do another red. Here's another red. And then back up to the next row. Now that's all you do. And what that does, guys, look at how cute this is getting to be. I'll show you the back of it so that you can see how it looks. Look. Can you see that? So that's what that is. Now, save 2 of them. Yep, just 1 layer cake, Mary. That's it. Save 2 of them. And have you ever done, what is it called? It's called the quilter's knot or farmer's knot. I'm not sure. You take take 2 strips of fabric. And you fold them over. Just fold a little bit over. Yeah, I cut the strips and Natalie was able to do it totally on her own. So now I've got 2 holes. 1, 2. So you just take and you thread one through it. Bring it up around. Thread this through it. Back through that hole. Pull it tight, and then tie it around there, and then you've got a hanger for it. Because that's all this hanger was I just tied fabric around it. And now look at how cute that thing is. Look at that thing. I just think it is absolutely adorable. I think it's one of the cutest Christmas wreaths I've ever seen. So this is about to go on my front door. So now I have a couple of decorations in my house. And I just think they're just cuter than cute. And Natalie, being 8 years old, once I cut these, she had to put them all in a specific order. Is that what it's called, a Girl Scout knot? So Nat just sat here doing this all by herself. She just loved it. She was having a blast with it, which was really good. It was a great project for her. She felt like she really accomplished something and it didn't take her forever to do. So this is going on my front door. Yep. Yeah, I thought it was really cute too. So if you guys are looking for a project, these wire wreaths are on my website, but they are also on Amazon. And you just cut up a layer cake. If you don't have a layer cake to cut up, just get like 4 or 6 different Christmas fabrics and make it up with that. And then you got a great project, and it doesn't take long to do it. So I'm pretty excited. I may have to have somebody do the second one for me. I have 2 windows in my studio, and if I decide to put them in the studio, I need 2 matching ones. Yeah, Donna, I thought it was a really good idea. Yep, you can use any fabric, and you can have wreaths for all different seasons. And the nice part about it is if you take your, I used my pinking rotary cutter so that I have all of this stuff. So all of them are pinked. So I don't have to worry about that either. They're not going to fray horribly. So I thought that was a good thing. So that's what I did. And I totally enjoyed it. I'm going to go back to working on my layer to a T. Except for I can't remember where I left off. So I'm just grabbing and I'm going to put stuff together because I got to sew on something while we sit here. There's too many days of too much stuff to do. I got to find, I know I have a whole pile of these sewn. Oh yeah, here's my sewn pile. I got to get these going too, but I got to press them first. I'm not ready for them yet till after I've pressed them. Trying to see what I got left. Okay, I got these 2 piles to put together randomly. Yes. Oh, that's a good idea too, Sue. I never thought of that. Dollar Tree will have them. So you can go there and get them too. So lots of different places to get them. But I thought that was a cute idea. And I thought it was something nice and easy to do with the grandkids. You know? Where they don't make a huge mess. Yeah. And it kept Nat busy. I'm telling you. Oop, must have the wrong foot on. Yes, I do. I love this machine because it tells me whenever I have the wrong foot on so I don't go breaking a needle, which makes me very happy because I don't need to be breaking needles. I can do that enough on my own. Yeah. So I'm going to sew on these, and then I'm going to quickly show you something that I do with my machine so that I can keep sewing. My machine has got a function where I can change my hover stitch and how it happens. So instead of having to have to press the button, what I can do is I can program it so that when it finishes stitching, oh, I'm in the wrong spot. Well, maybe I'm not. No, I'm not. I am. When it stops stitching, what it will do is it will just come up and it'll just kind of sit there. Well, maybe I'm not going to show you that one today. This machine has got so many neat things on it. I'm every once in a while I kind of get lost on where I find things. So then I got to go looking again. Right there, I think it is. So I'm going to increase that just a little bit because I want my foot to hover just a little bit more. Here it is. I'm going to do my tie off and then I'm going to come up. There it is. So what I'm going to tell it to do, watch this guys. They think, oh, you can't see me. So what I'm telling it to do is I'm telling it to stitch, and when I tell it to stop stitching, I'm going to tell the machine that I want it to hover up so that my needle will stay down, and then I can just keep right on stitching, which is fantastic. See, now what? Nope, there goes my foot. Perfect. Oh, I love this 790. If you can sharpen pinking shears, you should be able to, I would think. I really think you can. Robin, you do need to add a pinking blade. Or if you have an Olfa, Olfa has pinking blades that will fit in your regular pinking or in your regular rotary cutter. You just have to swap it in and out. I have one rotary blade that's just my pinking and then another one that I leave for my straight blade. And it's perfect. It just is absolutely perfect. So now this makes my stitching even faster. I'm going to show you that trick up front in the December tutorial. So everybody will be able to see how I do it up close. Because I just think that one's one of the best ones. It allows me to butt my fabrics right together, and I can just keep right on stitching. So I can get my projects done that much faster. Because I got a lot of projects to do. My mother used to sharpen her picking shears by cutting through tin foil. I've heard that. How did Rosie do on her checkup? Yeah, just get the blades, Robin. That's all you have to do. Just get your blade. Just get the blades. I'm drinking water today. For some reason, I'm really thirsty today. Oh, a guy at the dog show does it? That's fantastic. I never heard of that. That is wonderful. You got one that, there it goes. Now it's matching up. Lindsay, I think this is the layered to a tea quilt. This one's really cool because I did all of the longer pieces in real neutral fabrics, and then all of my tops of them are going to be all these bright bold fabrics, which I'm very excited about. Who's ready to go? Let's see. I have an awful rotary cutter too. Have considered pinking blades. Yeah, Mary, that's all you have to do. If you want to see what they look like, go on out to my website. It's in there under notions and scissors and pins, because it's a cutter. Things that you cut with. So if you want to see what they look like, just pop on out there. That's where they are. Yeah, it's layered to a T. That's what I thought it was. This was our secondary quilt from our, one of our very first swap quilt, right? Speaking of which, somebody mentioned to me the other day they wanted to make sure that they got in on this year's swap quilt. Make sure that you do. We're gonna use papers this year, so that everybody will find out where their blocks are coming from, which I think is exciting because I missed that last year. And then on top of that, we're going to be using some really, really cool fabrics, which I'm very excited about. Other than that, the only thing happening this month left is going to be the block of the month. Those patterns. Mine are all cut out, ready to go. I'm very excited about the swap. The swap is going to be really cool this year. We're going to try to do a couple things different. We're going to go back to the papers, because I missed the papers and not knowing whose blocks were whose. And I've yet to see one of my blocks in somebody's quilt. And guys, I made blocks every single month. So I would think that some of mine are out there someplace. So I want to see them this time. So we are going to do the blocks again with the papers. And then we're doing some absolutely gorgeous fabrics as a focal. Mary, we're going to be signing up for the swap in March. There's a chance that I may start you guys in February, but it's either going to be February or March. I'm shooting for March. The end of February, the very beginning of March. Okay? You've never done a swap? Oh, they're so much fun. They are really fun to do. What happens in a swap is I send material out to everybody once a month, and then you guys take that material and you guys make blocks with it, and then you send them back to me, and then I mix them all up and swap them up, which is perfect. Oh, Vicky, must be you haven't started those hot flashes yet. The last year, or the year before, we had a snowstorm. I walked outside on our deck in the middle of a snowstorm barefooted because I was so hot. I couldn't take it. I just couldn't take it. And then I had on a warm shirt and I was fine. And I forgot that I had to turn on all these lights. I have lights all over the place. So it's very warm. You haven't done... Oh, swaps are fun, guys. We make any blocks we want. Nope, Kim, we're going to be making quarter square triangles this time. but we're also going to have special blocks in it. There's going to be a few special blocks, and then on top of that, we're also going to be doing the swap ones. You'll understand when you see the quilt, okay? Yes, those, I'm going to have to go look at those, Robin, at the tree plate napkins. No, I'm going to, what's going to happen is we're going to need a whole bunch of blocks, Sue, to make the quilt. So it's going to take 6 months. We're going to keep going with these blocks for 6 months, and then you'll have enough to put it together. So you add your own fabric to it. Oh, good, Diane. I'm glad you're in for the swap. So what happens for those that have never done a swap before is, this is how this year is going to go. On the first of every month, I'm going to send out all of your fabrics and the papers, just like we did before, and you're going to make up blocks. You're going to add your color fabrics to it, and I'm also going to have color fabrics for you guys if you guys want to add on to the fabrics. And I'm going to suggest you do, because we took the time to pick out fabrics and coordinate fabrics to all go along with it. And what we're going to do is, then you're going to make those, and then we're going to put it all together into a big quilt. So everybody will have their own quilt that's made up of everybody in the group's fabrics. Okay? I'll have to go out to Jordan Fabrics and look at the tutorial. I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen that one. I've been busy this last week trying to get quilts out the door that are Christmas presents for people in my long army. And so I haven't been able to do anything other than that. I hope you do, Donna, too, because they aren't fun. Yeah. Oh, the coordinating fabric, guys, that's going to go with this year's swap is beyond beautiful. And it looks so nice. We haven't finished the exact size of the quilt yet. It's something that I'm designing. So I don't know how big it's going to be. It will probably be a little bit bigger than a throw. So, I mean, it's not going to be a king-size quilt, but it will probably be a little bit bigger than a throw. We're going to try to do our blocks a little bit bigger this year because we really want to base them on a little bit larger than they were the last 2 years. Because I think the first year we had like 1.5 inch half square triangles or something like that. We're going to try to get a little bit bigger, because those were really, really tiny. So we're going to do it a little bit bigger. Okay? So that's how that swap's going to work. I am only going to probably do 100 participants again. So make sure that you get in on it and you keep watching so that you know when to sign up, because once I get beyond the 100, it gets really hard to manage on this end. So I think we will have to limit it to 100 again. All right? It's probably what we're going to have to do. All right? So here, I'm working away on my blocks. Here we go. This is the way to do it. So what I'm going to do now is I just keep stacking these up, and then I will one day sit with a whole bunch of them and just press all of them so that then I can come back and sew the tops on it. And then once I've sewn the tops on it, I'll show you what they look like. I gotta put these in the pile with the other sewn ones right here. This is what they look like once I get the tops on them. Here's another one. Okay, so they just get really, really bright. Now I have all of these that are just sewn together that don't have tops on yet. So I gotta start putting tops on. Maybe I'll switch gears and do tops for a little bit now. I'm gonna have to flip this because I got a whole pile of the exact same fabric. No, I think I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. And then that way I won't get confused. So, okay, I don't like this because I can't. What are you scrolling back for? What'd you miss, dear? I have to go back to this because at least then I can do this. I finally finished my son and daughter-in-law's quilt. It's 120 by 100 and you free motioned it? Oh my gosh. Nope, the men's shirt quilt. My mom took it home and my mom did a bunch of blocks for me. Thank heavens for my mother. And now it needs my pressing. So I'll probably press it here pretty quick. I'm getting ready to. But like I said, everything came to a standstill because of Christmas quilts. People wanted their quilts as gifts. That is amazing to be able to do that on a treadle machine. Oh. Oh. Well, Donna, that's good to be a newbie. You get to learn so much, and that's always fun. That's what I like to do. Yeah. Vicky wants to know if you have her address so you can send it to her. What are you telling me thank you for, Lindsay? What did I do? Lindsay has been a huge help to me in getting Christmas quilts out the door. Before DVDs, I learned to quilt back Georgia Bone Steel book. That's how I learned to quilt. That's where I learned. It was that and my mom. Yeah, that men's shirt quilt is really pretty. It really is coming right along. Mom made a whole bunch of 4 patches for me. You'll sign up for the swap in either February or March, and it will be on my website is where you'll sign up for it. And I will be telling you here on Sundays and on the Facebook group when it's time to sign up. Okay? And the pattern comes for free. When you do the swap, it's all part of it. Okay? So that it makes it easy. Yep, that's where when we'll sign up, February or March. I don't expect much before that because I don't want to press everybody. I just want it to go together easy peasy. So poor gal's waiting for me to get the fabric to her. Oh, do you like Blueprint for that stuff? Yep. Oh, I love artichokes too, Kim. I do a dip that's artichokes, mayonnaise, and cheese. And that's really good. Oh, good. Please do, Sue, post a picture of the quilt afterwards on the Facebook group so that we can all see it. I can't believe you did the whole thing on a treadle machine. I've done a couple of classes on those, but that's been it. I haven't done a ton. I've just done a few. Oh, Nancy Zeman is where you did? What were you just going to ask? Oh, yeah, I have the fabric, Gail. I'm trying hard, but I will be unavailable tomorrow, and then Tuesday I'm back full time. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Is the Midnight Quilter on Craftsy or Blueprint also, or is it just on YouTube? I wondered because I haven't watched it. Yeah. Joanne, you're just going to use scraps for the quilt, okay? You'll get the fabrics from me, and then for the rest of it, you'll just use scraps. So I tend to do it in fat quarter increments only because I think it gives you a lot of variety that way. Thank you very much, ladies. Oh, I bet it took you months to do, dear. I wouldn't even try to tackle that on a trowel. No way. No way. I haven't made a Bargello quilt, Kathy. The biggest things that I've done that were probably the most challenging, and after the first one it wasn't, was I made a hand-pieced double wedding ring quilt. I've actually done 4 of them. And those are, I just absolutely love those. Yep. But it was better when it was just... Oh, okay. It is on both? Okay. I didn't know if it was or wasn't. I mean, it's definitely... I think it's a fun show, and I think she's hilarious. It's definitely... Oh, it's no longer being produced? Okay. I thought it still was. See how on times I am? I tend to try not to, it definitely isn't, at first, or at one point, it looked like it used to be set up in her house where she was doing it. Now then it looked like it was definitely being filmed someplace else. You know, it wasn't being filmed in her house or in her studio. Looked like it was happening someplace else. Yeah, how can you not love Angela Walters? She's hilarious. And she's very, very talented. Very talented. I think one time I brought my wedding ring quilts out and showed them to you guys. You're welcome, Kathy. So look, guys. Isn't that just the cute? I like the back side of it, too. I can't help but like that. Isn't that cute? I just think it's adorable. Then you just fluff them. See, this is what we do at night, ladies. We craft. Oh, she did? I didn't realize that she did. See, I didn't realize she owned a store, too, until recently. I thought that's all she did was longer. Then I found out that she owned a quilt shop. And she drinks red wine. Except for, do we really know that it's wine? I kind of thought at one point it's probably some kind of juice. I don't know what kind it would be, but I kind of thought it was juice. Yes, she does have her own YouTube channel. And that's where I have seen the Midnight Quilter show. That's where I've watched it. Hi, Tammy. Let's see. What'd you miss? I don't know. I think it's Quilting with Angela Walters, or Angela Walters is what it is. Just her name. Well, I think that's it's expensive to do those kinds of things, guys. Where am I? Oh, Lindsay, I hit the wrong thing again. All right, I'm back. Is it really wine? Wow. I want her show. Quilting is my therapy. Okay. And it's in Missouri? Really? Wow. I didn't realize that was in Missouri too. I'm going to Missouri. I can't remember what month it is. I don't remember what month. I'm going to Missouri 1 month this coming year, in 20. Knitting Fox of Montana. Hello, where did you get the pretty snowman fabric? So adorable. Which I got a couple of different snowman fabrics. The snowman fabric that I made my tablecloth out of, that is designed by Michelle Palmer for P&B Fabrics. I have a little bit left in my store, but not a lot. And then this fabric that I have here is by Stacy Lou for Moda, what I'm working on right now. I'm doing it was grape juice. I wondered if it was. Yeah, I didn't think she was not from Missouri Star Quilts, just Missouri. Oh, okay. I was surprised. I didn't realize that she was in Missouri too. I was trying all different ways to do these straps, and I also to hang it by. So I also did one where I was sewing them together. And I need these straps now, so I gotta unstitch them. Oh, her daughter-in-law and her son have a show? I didn't realize that they did. I had no clue that Jenny's son and daughter-in-law had a show. I've noticed more and more, she's had other people on there. The Fat Quarter Shop has too. Yeah, I wouldn't put grape juice next to a quilt. No. I've had 4 of the first ones that have her name on them. 100%. Lindsay, didn't you use some of her rulers? Because we got her rulers. Are they at your house or out here? I'm not sure. I'd have to look. I think the show was in conflict with her blueprint, so she had to stop the Midnight Quilt Show. Okay. Oh, I had no clue that they do live streams. What do they do them under the name of? They do quickie shows? Okay. No clue. See how out of it I am, ladies? I have to come on to find out what's going on in the quilting world from you guys. I should know. Honestly, I should, but I don't. If anybody knows the name of the channel. Oh, she did. What do they do? I'm curious as to what Jenny's son and the other one do that drive you crazy. We bought the rulers. I thought Lindsay was trying them. Maybe she didn't. Liberty. Okay. Oh, okay. This Thursday live for MS had them. Okay. Oh, she is doing a free motion challenge. Yes, she is an excellent quilter. Excellent. Another one that's excellent at free motion is Judy. Green Fairy Quilts. Judy. What's her last name? I can't remember. But Green Fairy Quilts. She is an excellent teacher. You did use some on the small project? Yeah, my sisters and I are going to a couple of different places to scope out a bus trip. A couple of bus trips, actually. My sister does bus trips for quilters, and I'm going with her while she looks at them. Free motion quilting is hard. Yeah. Yep. Very, very, okay. Wait a minute. M family do not drink at all. Missouri's family doesn't drink? I missed something there. Quilt guilds. Oh, yeah. That's a great... Quilt guilds in your area is always great. I love Amy Quilts for learning. She's an excellent teacher. Okay, I'm going to have to look up her, too. Yep. See, I'm finding out all about what's out there from you guys. Thank you very much. Where is Jean Truelove from? That's a new name. Do you like stitching in a ditch? I like using painter's tape. That's how I like to do it. But if I'm going to stitch on something other than, if I'm going to like do a free motion thing, I want a ruler to help guide me. That means she's really good at it if she makes it look easy. Yeah, it does need a lot of practice. I was told once that if I wanted to know how to be a really good free motion quilter, what I should do is put a king size piece of fabric on my long arm and just quilt the whole thing by hand, free motion. And they said by the time I got done, I would absolutely know how to free motion quilt. Jean Truelove. She is near you, Gail? Where do you find her online? Does she have a website or something like that? I've never heard of her. Oh, Joanne, I absolutely loved doing my double wedding rings. I loved it. I did them in the, when we traveled, when we did road trips and stuff. Every day I worked on them. I just loved it. Aww. She had to move from her home and get rid of so much of her stuff. Oh, that's sad, Vicky. Is she fun to listen to? Good. By the time you got done, you'd have lunch. Probably, Kim. Absolutely. Okay, I'll go look for her. I have the Downton Abbey fabric for a double wedding ring, but... Oh, I have the fabric. I have the entire fabric bundle. The original release one in the Downton Abbey bag. It's right there. I can see it from where I am. You guys see this great big huge closet behind me? Her family is making Jean downsize. She has to move to a smaller house. Oh, that's sad. I very much, oh, I got out of sync here, guys. I got to go back a couple. I want to get into this closet behind me this coming year, and get that all cleaned out. But I'm afraid of what I'm going to find when I get in there. I found a couple of quilts that I had made a few years ago, and I still haven't gotten quilted. I still haven't gotten to it, and I really do want to. All right. Look at, guys, by the time we get done with live today, I'm going to almost have this thing done. I guess I don't have to wait for somebody else to do it. Isn't that... I just think these things are so darn cute. I'm yawning at you. Okay, so what's going on this week in everybody's agenda? Don't forget that this week you got to get caught up on your blocks, because next week, at the end of the following week is when the next set of blocks go out. And everybody who wanted the patterns that did not do the block of the month, the first 2 months are up there, okay? Wow. Wow, 10 kids? Bless her heart. I had 3. I can't imagine 10. Holy Toledo. Well, that's good, though, that she's downsizing. That will help. Are you taking classes on your new Bernina? Oh, you'll love them. You will absolutely love it. I love my machine. I gotta finish up my Christmas shopping. I haven't done that yet. Sherry's got doctor's appointments this week. I'm sorry, dear. Granddaughter. Oh, cool, Sue. I'm really afraid of what I'm going to find when I get in there. But I'm trying really hard to get caught up on all the long arming, because usually I get a break in December so that I can maybe do a couple of my own things. Because remember that the video I did of all the quilts that weren't done, that I still had to long arm, and I was talking to you about how I was going to long arm them. Well, I want to do a couple of those so that I can update you guys, because you guys had asked questions about them. Yeah, Lindsay's on the road all week. I made cookies last week. I made they're M&M cookies, but I used chocolate M&Ms and peanut butter M&Ms. I'm almost thinking that I'm starting to like those peanut butter M&Ms better than Reese's peanut butter cups, and that's like, no way. Oh, you guys are both doing that mystery? Oh, that's cool. That's cool. What happened to Krusty? I missed it. Last month's patterns ended up being delivered to the next street. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, Krusty. I'd be heartbroken too. Oh, Tammy, that one, I do have that one in the house, and that one I actually am going to hand quilt. I can't do that on the machine, which is really pretty stupid, because I do a nice job on the machine. I do a nice job by hand, but I just love that quilt. Doing unscript. I'm cheating this year to save time in doing unscripting. I'm so glad I'm allergic to peanuts. Oh, you should be, because I love Reese's peanut butter cups. They're like delicious. I just think they're the best. Yeah, I do love the Dresden plate. And that one I cut out by hand and just really took my time with. So I really love that one. I took a class from a woman who no longer is teaching to learn how to do that one, and I just loved it. I just absolutely loved it. But I'll get it. That one I'll get done. Yeah, it is a stunning quilt. Thank you, Tammy. I'm very, very pleased with it. I just, when you take a lot of time with something and you just really enjoy the process, the quilt becomes even more special than just because it's pretty. Thanks for coming, Melissa. Yeah, that would be a good idea, Vicky. Probably should say something, huh? Yeah, I like M&Ms, but I like the peanut butter ones. And then the other thing that I found out that's really good lately is, anybody had the vanilla double stuffed Oreos? Those things are dangerous. Those things are big time dangerous in my house. I don't buy them. Yeah, it is that time, isn't it? It's 3 o'clock. Hey guys, look at how far I got today. I did good. Oh, I will, Tammy, I promise. I will show it. I'm going to sneeze again. Oh. Yeah, but Diane, just think of all the fun we'll have doing it now. There's my second one. It's on its way. I'm getting it done. All right, guys. I will see you next Sunday, if not before. Okay? See ya. Have a great week, and I'll see you next week. Don't forget. Oh, the lemon Oreos. Yeah. Don't forget to do a thumbs up on your way out, okay? And I will see you next week, okay? Oh, Debbie, that's no fun. Come to my house. I'll make sure you have sweets, okay? See you guys.